Now, this is me when I was a nice guy, when I was just a doormat to everyone. I never got respected, I never got the opportunities, I never attracted the women that I want. But in this video, I'm going to show you 5 steps that I followed to kill my nice guy persona. If you're new to the channel, welcome, feel at home, make sure you like, make sure you subscribe. Let's jump into it. Number 1 is shut your mouth. The first trait of a nice guy is the fact that you can't shut your mouth, because you are a people pleaser. You are trying to make sure that everyone is happy, everyone likes you. So you are trying to make conversation with each and every person, trying to show them teeth, especially showing teeth. People just talk, they're talking about nonsense and you are there. Come on. I know you're doing that. And probably you don't even think that it's harmful or it's harming you in any way. But the more you show your teeth, the more you are the guy who is trying to relieve that tension. Because when you meet, whenever there are social settings where people are conversing, there is always a tension. So if you are the guy who is always trying to mitigate that tension, trying to get rid of that tension, you are the nice guy. You are the guy who people will walk all over, because you don't have that mental strength. And this is not something that you're born with. You practice shutting your mouth. So I remember my roommate once told me that I'm always talking. Everywhere I go, I'm always talking, always smiling. I'm always having this very, very friendly face. So guys, I can tell you for a fact that if you shut your mouth, you have a stoic face. Because if you don't talk, people don't know what you're thinking. People just people find you more mysterious. So shut your mouth. Train yourself to speak less. Everywhere you go, this is what I used to do. I used to tell myself, I am not going to talk more than 50 words. Say for example, I'm going to a meeting. I'm not going to talk more than 50 words, or I'm not going to talk unless it's necessary. Otherwise, I'll just sit down, shut my mouth and listen. And I can tell you, people started treating me differently because they don't know what I'm thinking. So they can't judge me based on whatever it is, whatever nonsense I'm saying. And remember, the less you talk, the more you appear interesting and intelligent. Number 2 is eye contact. Guys, you need to learn how to maintain eye contact. You need to learn how to look at people. Guys, this will help you actually overcome a lot of things. Because you see, one thing that I have noticed over the years of self-improvement is that whenever I'm in a social situation, you notice the people who are insecure and confident. Insecure men, they try their best not to look at people, not to look at people in the eye, they don't even look around. They are always down on their phone. They are always avoiding eye contact. And this is what is killing them, because I'm a guy. I know right now I'm an animal. And 100%, if I see you are a weakling in any situation, don't expect me to stoop down to your level in order for me to make you feel comfortable. No, because when I was there, nobody was stooping down to my level. So it is your own responsibility to actually improve your eye contact. Look at men in the eye, especially If you can master looking at men in the eye, then with women it's easy. Most people think it's the other way around, that if you can look at women in the eye, then everything becomes easy. If you can look at men in the eye, then you are signaling that, hey, I am also a man. I am ready, I am capable to take care of myself. If anything happens, I can protect myself. Now, if you can protect yourself where men are intimidating, then there's no the biggest fear with women is rejection. With men, it's physical confrontation. So learn how to look at men in the eye. Otherwise, you will continue being a nice guy, always being walked over. Number 3 is being direct. Now, I remember this one time. I was working in this organization and I was broke. So I asked my boss to lend me some money in order for me to cover my rent that month. And unfortunately, things continued getting worse and worse. So I was unable to pay back in time. So this guy is calling me, and rather than me picking up the phone and telling him directly that, hey, things have gone this way and that way, and I can't be able to pay you right now, but I am working on a process to actually pay you back. I used to avoid him. I used to duck his calls. I used to avoid the street that he was passing, or the street that I knew he would be around there, because I never wanted to be direct to him. But then one day, as I was, I started self-improvement, and one of the main masculine quality traits that I wanted to build was being direct. And that was after I just went to that guy and I told him directly, hey, look, this is the situation. I can't pay you your money right now. I was a wuss, but now I am, I'm doing this and that. And we came up with a plan to, we talked as men and we came to an agreement and an understanding. And that shifted my mindset. And I was like, it is easier to actually be direct and face the consequences right there, right then, rather than is it prolonging or postponing the consequences. And it created a kind of respect where we don't lie to each other. And from there on, I can attribute most of my success to that guy, because from that moment on, he was looking at me like a grown-up, like a man, not like a child. So you need to be direct with men and women. Whatever it is you want, go and approach it directly. If you try to use meandering and this, you are trying to hide yourself, or you are using a very long way to get to your point. People usually know what you really want. They just want you to hit the nail in the head. So be direct. Learn how to be direct. Ask yourself, whatever it is that you want, what is the easiest route to get it, or the easiest way? If it's talking to a woman, how am I going to use the least amount of words to get to the point, to be effective at getting people to, or to persuade people with the least amount of words? So learn how to be direct, and you'll see you'll see a big change. Woo! English. Number 4 is correcting your posture and your presentation. Now, this is me when I was a nice guy. Look at the way my posture is. I have a hunched back. And the way I present myself, I look like a homeless guy. You see, I never really understood why some guys were being respected and some guys were not. I was in the category of, maybe just the world is out to get me. But the moment I I changed my posture. And I can tell you for a fact, it took me about 4 months to actually be comfortable with pulling my shoulders back and exposing my chest, because it's a workout. It's something that is hard, but once it became second to nature. Now you are always in a constant confident posture, and now when you present yourself, you are actually putting in some time to think, how am I going to present myself today to the world? Because people respond to you by the way they judge you. If they judge you, if they look at you and they see you are just an average guy, then they're going to treat you like an average guy. So you need to correct your posture, look like a confident man, a man who is ready. And you'll notice that there are not many guys who actually are ready, always ready to get it on. Guys out here, there's a reason why the top 1% has very, very few people. And it's because they are always ready. So guys, work on your posture. Once you work on your posture, work on your presentation, and then put yourself to the world and see how people react to you. Women will be attracted to you, men will respect you, and people will want to do things for you because of the way they perceive you. They look at you and they see a guy with potential. So they see it behooves them to align themselves with you rather than be your enemy. Last but not the least is having a nothing to lose mentality, especially with women. You see, most guys, when they approach women, they have this clingy, needy mindset. Oh, if I get rejected, I don't know if I could ever survive. Come on, you need to have a nothing to lose mindset, where when you approach women, sure, it's a win or lose. The possibilities are 50-50, but you have skewed a lot of the probability towards you being more success, having more success dating, because of the way you present yourself and the way you carry yourself. But if it does not go your way, it is not the end of the world. You cut your losses and move on, because moving on is the hard part, because you are in your head. Moving on requires you to get out of your head and look forward. But when you get stuck, just know that you're in your head. You are judging yourself from the opinion of someone who doesn't even know you. You see, I can tell you, well, I've only been employed once, a 9-to-5 job, and it was the worst 1.5 months of my life. But one thing that kept me going was I have nothing to lose. Well, since now I don't have any other option, it came to the point where when I felt I had no other option, I just quit, because I have nothing to lose. I have nothing to lose. So when you have nothing to lose, you have everything to gain. Think about that. When you have nothing to lose, then every single thing that you gain is a profit to you. So even with women, especially, nice guys and women don't go hand in hand, because nice guys are always invested in women. But when you're not invested in women, women are invested in you. You have nothing to lose. They have something to lose because you have nothing to lose. That is how you get out of that persona of being the nice guy. If you got value from today's video, make sure you like, make sure you subscribe. If you got out of that cycle, please comment down in the let other guys know that these things work. This works. Hopefully you got value from today's video. Make sure you like, make sure you subscribe. See you in the next video. Peace out.